Have you ever seen a flight price so low it made you look twice? A ticket to another country for less than the cost of a decent meal. For many travelers across Europe, this isn't a fantasy, it's a reality, and its name is Ryanair. The Irish airline has built an empire on a simple yet powerful promise: unbelievably cheap flights. They turned flying from a luxury into something almost anyone can afford. This has opened up continents and made weekend getaways a normal part of life for millions. But behind every $9.99 ticket, a question hangs in the air. How on earth do they do it? How can an airline sell a seat on a multi-million-dollar aircraft, fly it hundreds of miles, and still make a profit? It seems to defy logic. Other airlines often charge 10 times as much. This isn't just a discount, it's a fundamental gap in how they operate. The airline is famous for its no-frills approach. You get a seat and that's about it. Everything else costs extra. This has earned Ryanair a reputation for being both brilliant and brutal, loved by budget travelers, criticized by those who miss traditional comforts. For millions, a Ryanair flight is the first step on an adventure. The airline has democratized the skies, however this promise comes with a set of unwritten rules. The cabin is basic, the legroom is tight, and the service is minimal. You are expected to know the rules, print your own boarding pass, and pack light. Any deviation will almost certainly result in a fee. The airline's outspoken CEO, Michael O'Leary, famously said, "You're not getting a reclining seat. You're getting a flight that is half the price of the competition. If you don't like it, don't fly with us." This is the Ryanair trade-off. They believe that for most people, the price is the single most important factor. The secret isn't one magic bullet. It's a complex system of hundreds of small, interlocking, cost-saving measures. Join me as we pull back the curtain and dissect every component of this fascinating machine, from the planes they fly to the airports they land at. The journey begins now. At the very heart of Ryanair's master plan is a deceptively simple decision. Look closely at their fleet of over 500 aircraft. You will notice something remarkable. They are all the same. While other major airlines operate a diverse mix of planes, Ryanair has put all its eggs in one basket: the Boeing 737. This isn't an accident. It's a foundational strategy that creates a cascade of efficiencies in training, maintenance, and spare parts. Committing to one supplier gives Ryanair tremendous bargaining power. They don't just buy planes, they place blockbuster orders for hundreds at a time. This allows them to secure their multi-million-dollar aircraft at a substantial discount, giving them a huge competitive advantage before a single passenger has even boarded. The day-to-day savings are found in operations. Their engineers only need to be experts on one machine, making them incredibly efficient. The same principle applies to pilots. Any pilot can fly any plane in the fleet, giving the airline incredible flexibility in scheduling and reducing costs. The next phase is maximizing revenue from each flight. The logic is simple: the more passengers you can fit on a plane, the more tickets you can sell. Ryanair are masters of seat density. Their Boeing 737-800S are fitted with 189 seats, the maximum certified capacity. Many rivals flying the same plane might only install 160. To achieve this, the entire cabin is designed for efficiency. The seats are slimline and don't recline. Removing the reclining mechanism makes the seat cheaper, lighter, and more durable, saving millions in fuel and maintenance. You won't find seat back pockets either. Why? They collect rubbish, which takes time to clean during the rapid turnaround. This all leads to the most important metric: cost per available seat kilometre, or CASK. Ryanair has built its business around achieving the lowest CASK in the industry. It is their holy grail. Ryanair's genius doesn't end with its planes. They unbundled the ticket price, asking a simple question: what if we only charge for the seat and make everything else an optional extra? Want to choose your seat? That's extra. Need to bring a bigger bag? That's extra. Want to board the first? That's extra. This à la carte menu is the core of their revenue model. In some years, these extras account for over a third of their entire income. It's a masterclass in consumer psychology. The low initial price acts as an anchor. Your brain locks onto that figure as the baseline cost. A €25 fee for a bag might seem high, but when added to a €15 flight, the total of €40 still feels like a great deal compared to a competitor's price of €100. Once on board, the cabin transforms into a marketplace. The flight attendants are not just there for safety. They are a highly effective sales team. They monetize every moment, from car rentals and hotel bookings on their website to the famous scratch cards sold in the air. Another crucial secret happens on the ground. While traditional airlines might take 90 minutes to prepare a plane, Ryanair aims to do it all in just 25. It's a perfectly choreographed ballet of efficiency. They use both front and rear doors to cut boarding time in half. Refueling, cleaning, and security checks all happen at once. There is no time for deep cleaning. The mission is singular: get the plane ready for the next set of passengers as quickly and safely as possible. The goal is to maximize aircraft utilization. An airplane only makes money when it's in the air. By slashing ground time, a Ryanair plane can fly more routes per day than its rivals. The final piece of the puzzle often lies miles away from major international airports. Ryanair has built its empire by deliberately avoiding these bustling, expensive hubs. Major hubs are expensive and congested. Secondary airports are eager for business and charge significantly lower landing and handling fees. The less crowded environment also means fewer delays, saving fuel and helping Ryanair maintain its quick turnarounds. It's a symbiotic partnership. A Ryanair commitment can transform a regional airport's fortunes, giving the airline unparalleled bargaining power to demand rock-bottom fees. For the passenger, this presents the final trade-off. The money you save on the flight often comes with an added cost in time and ground transportation. Beyond planes and airports lies the single largest expense: jet fuel. Ryanair tackles this with an obsession for detail, starting with a modern fuel-efficient fleet. They also employ smart flying techniques. Pilots are trained to use single-engine taxiing, find the most direct routes, and glide in for landings to save every last drop of fuel. This makes Ryanair one of the greenest airlines in the sky, not out of pure altruism, but as a direct consequence of their relentless focus on cost. So, the Ryanair formula is not a single magic trick, but a system-wide dedication to efficiency. From bulk buying one type of plane to unbundling the fare to the 25-minute turnaround, every part works in harmony to eliminate waste and drive down costs. The results speak for themselves. Ryanair carries more international passengers than any other airline on the planet, over 180 million people a year. They have democratized the skies, but the model comes with compromises. The experience is unapologetically no frills. You must adapt to their system. In return, they offer a price that is genuinely unbeatable. They present a clear and uncompromising deal. Now that you know the secrets, the choice is yours. Knowing everything you now know,